Hey everybody, it's David Bear here, bearonmarketing.com, and I want to wish you a happy new year. It is currently the 31st of December, 2013. That means tonight we'll be celebrating, and tomorrow a lot of us will be hungover and starting to think about those New Year's resolutions that we've been thinking about and dreaming about for weeks or months and are going to make commitments to, right? Because that's what happens. It's our New Year's tradition, New Year's resolutions. The problem with this tradition, though, is that usually by about January 15th or so, 95% of the people who make these commitments have already decided not to follow through on them because life got in the way, just too hard, doesn't make sense for them, they're just not inspired, and ultimately it just isn't that important for them. Is that you? I mean, are you resolving to lose weight and maybe you do it for a week or two and you go, this is just ridiculous. I can't keep up with this. I don't want to deal with this. This changes my life too much and it's just too inconvenient. Are you looking to improve your financial situation? Some people are motivated to do it, but only to a point, and then, finding that extra income, changing that job, whatever it is just too hard, and, ultimately, it doesn't matter, I can find a way to get by. Those things are not necessarily resolutions as much as they are, desires to make a change, a wish list, let's call it a wish list. But for those 5%, and maybe that's you, maybe it's not, that 5% who are really interested in making a resolution that they stick to, that they commit to, are really looking for something more than a quick shot in the arm change in their current status quo. They're really looking for making progress in their lives, moving forward, getting from one place to another, to another, to another. And, a lot of people say at the beginning of the year, okay, I'm going to make this change in my life. Change is something that's constantly happening. Well, let's go back to weight again. Weight is constantly changing. That's not something that we necessarily have control over. Things change all the time, and the seasons change. But you have control over progress. And so frame, whatever resolution that you're considering, if you want to really commit to it, in terms of progressing, getting from one place to another to another. That's something that you can actually take control of and not simply, just hope that it's going to happen. Making a commitment to progress. A lot of us are looking to find a solution to whatever our problems are, and our problems could be all over the place. They could be problems with our current business, producing more revenue for our business. They could be problems with our current lifestyle, wanting to improve, find more time in life for our families, find find a time to actually go on a vacation. Those sorts of things are constantly challenges for people. And so what does it take to actually make those things a reality? And that's the question that you need to ask as you're thinking about your resolution. So the first thing to really consider when you are going through this process of, all right, this is what I'm committing to. I am committing to make this progress here. Is what is your vision? What do you see out there that you are aspiring to get? And that's really going to be the basis for whatever motivation you need to have to get there, right? So vision, key number one. Number two, the desire to actually follow through on getting there, achieving that vision. So vision number one, desire number two, and number three, take action. Now this is probably the most difficult of all of the components here, right? You can have the vision, you can have the desire, but if you don't take action, it's not going to happen. And taking action is a pretty tough thing to do. So how do you effectively take action on something? Well, for me, sometimes I can just be totally unmotivated. I'll sit around and I'll find all sorts of excuses. I'll do something else that I love to do in order to avoid actually taking action on something. So I'll go in the kitchen and I'll cook. I'll go sit down by the fireplace and I'll read a book or a magazine or something. And I don't actually take action on the things that are going to make me progress toward whatever my goal is. So one of the things that I have found really effective for me is getting other people to motivate me to take that action. I have found ways to surround myself with other people who are going to both inspire and teach me how to effectively move forward and to achieve that vision. All right, so you get this? You got a vision, you got a desire, you got to take action. If you're not going to take action, find a way for others to get you to take action. All right, so one of the things that I think I have found most effective in getting others to motivate me is to make a commitment in my life to sit down and watch a video, listen to an audio that's going to really focus my attention and remind me of the importance of why I have made that commitment to that progress in the first place. And I have found that after sitting down, 35, 45 minutes of listening to somebody help me through the process, I am motivated, I'm ready to act. And the action that I take, in my business takes very little time at all. But I have the inspiration to do it, which means I'm doing it a heck of a lot better than I would have if I wasn't inspired. We're back to the New Year's resolution idea. I'm hoping that those of you who are listening today are thinking, all right, this year it's not going to be a desire to change, but it's actually going to be an action to progress. All right? If you are ready to take action and progress, here's what I want you to do. I want you to click the button here on this page. Watch the video on the next page and come and join us. We're going to inspire you, we're going to educate you, and we are going to make sure that you progress on your New Year's resolution so that 2014 is going to be the beginning of a stellar next stage in your life. So click the button, watch the video, and I will see you on the inside. This is David Baer, Baer on Marketing. Happy New Year.